My wife saw me reading this book and she made a joke. I'm at the part where Karen's a huge brat who's rude to everyone. I said, no, I'm at the ending where she learns not to be a brat anymore. My wife asks, doesn't she learn that every book? Yes. Yes, she does.
Argo Font Book Review. Argo Font Book Review.
This book was written by Anne Martin. Ricky is playing with his friend Bobby, and Karen's jealous. How can he have a friend who's not his wife? Is he mad at her or something? Is their marriage over? And more importantly, what kind of example are Karen's parents setting for her if she thinks it's abnormal for a husband to talk with another person? Yeesh. Karen tries to play football with the boys at recess, but they say she can't because she's a girl. That weekend, Charlie and Sam decide to see a movie with their high school buddies. They don't let any of their siblings come along, so Karen decides her older brothers are sexist jerks. That's obviously not true. They excluded boys and girls. And besides, it's probably a PG-13 movie, so the little kids can't come anyway. We are told it's a science fiction movie, and the big sci-fi movie that year was Star Trek VI. The boys are right. Karen would not have liked or understood that movie. Karen is so angry she makes a list of why boys are terrible. She decides she hates boys and will never talk to boys ever again. Not even Dad or Andrew, who did nothing to upset her and don't deserve to get the silent treatment. At school, Karen forces her friends to make a We Hate Boys club. Because if Karen is mad at boys, her friends have to be too. Pamela and her friends respond by making a We Heart Boys club. The two clubs fight with each other a lot. Karen is especially furious when Ricky's nice to Pamela. So again, there's a lot of, oh no, how could he be nice to someone else? Does that mean he loves Pamela more than Karen? Halfway through the book, the high schoolers invite Karen to play football with them. She has a lot of fun and decides to start talking to boys again. She expects them to be overjoyed by this, but they don't seem to care. That just makes her mad again, so she hates boys even more than ever. No, I'm just kidding. Karen realizes she was treating her brothers unfairly. She makes it up to them with a Brothers' Day party. She spends 3 chapters prepping for this. It's basically a big party where she gives everyone gifts and apologizes for being mean. The party has free food for all the high schoolers, so it's a big success. Even the boys who aren't Karen's brothers, like Ricky, agree that it was fun. At school, the We Hate Boys Club is disbanded, and Karen plays football with all the boys. Pamela tries to show off in front of everyone, but Pamela's bad at football, so she fails horribly. Karen and Ricky agree they'll try to avoid fighting in the future, unless, of course, that would make for an interesting book. The end. Post-book follow-up. Here's the Karen drinking game. She spends most of the book complaining about boys, and Pamela, the home wrecker. I personally did not like this book. Karen and Pamela had a big fight over Ricky 2 books ago. This is the exact same drama done in the same basic way. I didn't like it. The fight with Karen's brothers was okay, but it could have been so much better. It's honestly not much of a fight. Her brothers aren't angry with her, and they don't care what's going on. Karen could have gotten into a legitimate argument with all 4 brothers, instead of getting vaguely mad at 2 of them. Complaints aside, this is a pretty good book for the series. The stories are interesting, and they move at a decent pace. Brothers' Day is a somewhat neat idea, and everyone's in character the whole time. So even though I personally dislike this book, I will rate it highly for being good. I give Babysitter's Little Sister number 17, Karen's Brothers, a thumbs up.